Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. I am here today with a Link to the Past randomizer update. As you guys know, if you do follow me on Twitch anyway, I am a member of the Link to the Past randomizer community. I stream a lot of randomizer on my Twitch account, and yeah, I've been really obsessed with the Link to the Past randomizer. In fact, I was so obsessed that I joined a tournament at the end of last year, the Fall 2017 Link to the Past Randomizer Open Tournament. Unfortunately, I did not make it very far. I only made it to the Swiss stage of the tournament, which was kind of the first stage after the preliminaries, or the, what do they actually call them? The qualifier rounds. So I made it past qualifiers, made it to the first round of Swiss. But unfortunately, I did not get a very good record, or not a good enough record to continue anyway. Only won 2 of my 6 games, but still, I had a lot of fun with it. And later on in the tournament, I actually became a tournament commentator, and I started commentating a lot of the races of that tournament. So honestly, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. It's a great community, a community that I have been honestly in love with since I joined it, because there have been just so many really nice individuals, very helpful individuals, and it's just been a lot of fun, like I've already said. So definitely want to give a huge shout out to them for just making that first tournament a very good experience for me. And honestly, it's gotten me interested in joining other tournaments in the future as well. I pretty much make randomizer a very regular thing on my Twitch account now. Just because of that, there's a lot of people who also come for those streams too. They also enjoy it as well. So yeah, it's been a good ride, and I'm happy that I started getting involved in randomizer, just because it's been so much fun, and also just a joy to have around my internet life. But unfortunately, due to just being really busy by the time the tournament wrapped up, I never got around to making a follow-up video in regards to that tournament, and at this point, I probably will not make that follow-up video. Just because the tournament's been a month over at this point. And not only that, but we're jumping right into another tournament as we speak. A few days ago on Monday, the Keysanity tournament actually began for Link to the Past randomizer. So I'm not going to go into a huge number of details in regards to what Keysanity is, or the format of the tournament, or whatnot, but essentially, Keysanity is a more advanced version of randomizer, where not only are the regular items, heart pieces, capacity upgrades, and all that other stuff in randomized locations, but also dungeon items are in randomized locations. To be more specific, the keys and the big keys of dungeons. So whenever you find an item in the overworld, it could be one of those dungeon items, and when you get that dungeon item, they'll say, okay, this is the map that belongs to this dungeon, or this is the map that belongs to that dungeon, or you found the big key of this other dungeon. Stuff of that nature. It's basically the same thing, just with more items added to the pool, and it essentially makes the game a lot more complex. And because of that, because of the nature of randomizer, some very interesting results can happen, which, I don't know, for some weird reason, I have a lot of confidence that I can really make some ground in this tournament, and who knows, maybe I'll actually make it on to the next stage. We'll have to just wait and see about that, though, because there are so many amazing racers and competitors in these tournaments, and it's insane how well they perform in these race formats. So we'll see what happens. It's a starts out as a 5-week Swiss format, so we'll have a match every week, and then at the very end of the 5 weeks, they'll take the top 8. So yes, there's only going to be 2 stages, a Swiss stage and a bracket stage, and only 8 will advance from the first stage. And with over 200 competitors in this tournament, it's going to be very slim pickings about who's going to make it through. But still, I'm going to give it a try. And of course, I will be doing commentary as well. I am one of the commentators for the tournament, so I'll definitely be commentating some matches as well. But I am going to be, of course, racing as well. So to give you some insight on when my first match is going to be, my first match is actually going to be tonight, January 31st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's EST, Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to come by, go to SpeedGaming 2. I'll be racing against Final Flame 83. And if I win, I'll have a 1-0 record going into week 2, and I'll have to race against other 1-0 people. But if I lose, I'll have 0-1, and then I'll be racing against the 0-1 people. It's kind of how Swiss stage works, where you're always matched up against someone who has the same record as you. That's basically how it works. So yeah, if you want to come by, cheer me on, and cheer with all of the other Star Warriors that'll be in the audience, feel free, go ahead. I would really appreciate that, but also it is unrequired as well. But, you know, just do what you want, just kind of advertising that my first race will be tonight. As far as all of my other races, they're obviously not scheduled yet, because I have to actually find out who my opponents are for every week, and then we have to actually schedule a day and a time where we can race and that stuff. But you know, if you want to get all that insight, I'll of course be updating on my Twitter account whenever I find out that information. I'm also going to be putting a message on my Twitch account, or my Twitch chat, which will basically tell people when my next tournament match is, so if you want to find out there, you can as well. And, you know, I'll of course probably have practice streams every now and then, so you can come by, watch me while I'm practice on my own Twitch channel, which will also be linked in the video description. So, yeah, that's basically what's going on in regards to Link to the Past Randomizer. Really excited about this tournament. It should be a lot of fun. And yeah, let's see what I can actually do. I'm honestly really curious how this is going to go. And of course, if you do want to watch any of the other matches going on for the tournament, it's a lot of fun. There's a great community, a lot of great commentators, and they'll do anything it takes to make sure you're having a good time while watching these matches. And you can find them during most of the day on all 4 SpeedGaming channels. SpeedGaming 2, SpeedGaming 3, and SpeedGaming 4. So, yeah, definitely go by those channels, check them out if you can, and yeah, it should be very interesting to see how this tournament develops. I had a lot of fun working with the Fall Open tournament, and despite the amount of work it seems like going into this tournament, it should be a lot of fun as well. So, definitely check it out if you have the time, and of course, check out Link to the Past Randomizer if you have the time. It's a lot of fun, a great community backing it up that can really help you if you're trying to learn it yourself. And yeah, just a lot of that other good stuff, I have to say. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to make this update video too long. Just want to give you guys an idea of what has been going on in the world of SlimKirby. This should not interfere with my daily YouTube uploads. I've been trying to stay on top of that, so there are no delays or any of that stuff. And yeah, hope you enjoy those as well. And I am going to sign off for this video. So this has been SlimKirby. Thank you for listening, everyone. I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.